All right, so we have a lady who bought a truck with a fake check. So let's see what all happened.
February 13th, 2026, officers were dispatched to a residence after receiving reports of vehicle fraud.
How can I help you today?
So, fun story. I work for a dealership out of Riverview.
Okay.
We sold a vehicle to an individual, delivered it. It was all done over the phone. Delivered it to an address in Port Charlotte.
Okay.
Where she picked it up, signed all the paperwork, gave us a check.
Okay.
The check turned out to be fraudulent.
Okay.
So we are trying to retrieve our vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed to submit a vehicle theft or report a vehicle
Okay.
theft.
It wouldn't be a theft because you guys gave them the vehicle in exchange, for what you thought was a check. But,
So we filed a report with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
That's where
your office is? Okay.
And he actually said it would be a theft because she had fraudulent intention.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fake check.
So, was her name on the check? Like, did the driver's license match the name on the check?
They'll let you know just because they're police officers. That doesn't mean that they know the law, right? They only know some laws. So, I mean, point proven right here. The lady was like, "Oh, you have to go do this." Well, she said it's not theft, and then he turned around and said, "Well, I went to another police station, and they said it is." And she's like, "Oh, all right." You know what I mean? So that's why it's important for us citizens. Whether they know it or not, it's our responsibility for us to know our rights, because a lot of times, a lot of these I come across, if the actual citizens knew their rights, a lot of this stuff wouldn't have happened. So a lot of times the average citizen, when the cop, pulls over somebody or whatever, right? They're going off, okay, they don't know their rights, so I'm just going to do whatever I want because I'm an authority. And a lot of times it works in their favor. That's why you see a lot of them, the videos with people who actually do know their laws, and then they get pulled over by a cop. They, you know what I mean? They know the laws, so the officers tend to get mad at them. Not all of them, but quite a bit of them get angry at the citizen because they know the laws and they don't. That's the thing. It's not the fact that they know the laws. It's the fact that, okay, the citizen knows their rights, and I don't know. I don't know all the laws, so that's why they get mad and they try to make it seem like that they're causing a problem. Now you got some who's doing it for attention, but a lot of times, these people who do know the law, the officers normally get mad at them because they don't know the law themselves. So like, oh, wait a minute. So, it's embarrassing. It's like, how are you a teacher, a math teacher, and I know more math than you? You know what I mean? It's like that. It's an ego thing. So, I mean, point proven right here. She was like, "Oh, it's not theft," and he turned around like, "Well, I went over here to another police district, and they said it's theft." And she's looking all crazy, like, she malfunctioned. So, at the end of the day, know your rights. It's so important.
Put it in her business name.
Oh, she put the Jeep in her business name that she purchased. Okay.
So the check was made out to her business name.
Okay.
We ran like a Sunbiz report and verified her name is associated with the business.
With the business, okay.
Yes, to make sure that all matched up.
Okay.
I've got in my email, I've got copy of the driver's license, bill of sale,
Okay.
the check.
So you've already filed like the fraud report with Hillsborough.
Yes.
So they took the initial report.
I'm gonna say this. I made a video about it, but I don't like women with tattoos. So, and especially women with a whole lot of tattoos. She got sleeve like all the way down to her fingernails. I'm like, ugh, that is my thing. I know some guys don't care or whatever, but me, that just ruins the woman's overall look when they have all these tattoos. Like, it's like, what I know I did the video about it. It's a reason why, but her being a police officer too is like, it look ghetto. I'm gonna say it like that. It's ghetto. So
Okay.
They said because
Nothing
the
against it, though.
transaction occurred in Charlotte County, we had to file it in Charlotte County.
Of course they did.
Generally meet at the person's house, which there's a lot of red flags. But she wanted to meet at Target because her story was she wanted to surprise her boyfriend, so she wanted to meet close to her boyfriend's work, so she'd drive to her boyfriend's work.
Okay.
Which, not true.
So how did you guys find out the check was fraudulent?
We didn't realize that it was odd until we got a call from Sarasota dealership.
Okay.
that this lady had purchased a vehicle from them
Okay.
on Sunday, doing the same thing. She went up there though, gave him the same check. I have a copy of that check.
This is the thing, yeah, criminal. What do you expect to happen once they found out the check was bogus? That's the question I have there. Like I told you guys before, most criminals are just idiots, right? It's like obviously you wasn't thinking about the after effects because you didn't care. But it's like, what do you thought would have happened if, like, you ever thought about like, okay, once they find out the check is fake, I'm gonna get in trouble? She never thought that because the fact she did it twice in the same week is like, bro, like you. Like they wasn't gonna find out the check is bogus. That's the crazy part to me. It's like you thought it was not gonna try to cash the check. Like what are you talking about? So that's again most criminals are idiots. And then she didn't even leave the country. She went down the street to a couple local car lots and did this, like literally in her neighborhood. It's like, oh my god, like.
Okay.
It's exactly like the one we got.
Okay.
So he called us when she pulled up because she bought it on Sunday. He called her. He was like, I think there was a problem with the payment. Can you come back and talk this over? He saw that she was driving the vehicle that she purchased from us.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, that seems suspicious. He was able to find out that she bought it from us. And he called us and he was like, hey guys, did you sell this lady a vehicle? We're like, yeah. He was like, so did I. Yada, yada, yada. And we're like, okay, so something sketchy. He's like, absolutely. You guys
Right.
have to try to figure it out. And then I got confirmation this afternoon that the check did in fact
Not go
get
through.
kicked back. Yeah.
Okay. Did she? So how much was the check for? Did she like
53,000.
53,000? Okay.
53,382 or something.
82. Okay.
I'm Detective Richardson with the Charlotte County Sheriff
Yeah, I
Office.
assume this is regarding the Honda.
Yeah, I just have some questions for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, can you come out and talk to me and tell me what's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's really going on. I bought a check, so I have a case.
Okay.
The money's in a protected account, and they got a check that says, like, check with sender, not like a block check. So
I don't. At the end of the day, it's either the check gonna clear or it's not. So this whole the money's in a protective account. I'm like, that's like getting your card, debit card, credit card. You should be using credit cards, and you buy something and it didn't go through. It's always in a protective account. It's like, bro, you got the money or not? Because that's how I'm gonna come at it. Like at the end of the day, it's like you got the money or not. But she did it twice, so whatever. Nothing she has to say. No one cares because she's in trouble. So
I literally have given them proof that I'm just letting the bank release it. No one's talked to me. Zagan! Like, I texted the deputy last night, the sheriff. They literally, I had to go to the hospital for a panic attack over it because I literally, like, I got cornered, like, to tell us how you got this money. Like, it's a very sensitive subject to get money.
you don't have the money, man. That's the thing about, like, if you just let them ramble, they'll tell themselves eventually. He said, "Where'd you get this money?" You don't have the money. What are you talking about? The dude just said that they tried to cash it, the check didn't go through, so they happened twice. So you just let them talk and then they tell themselves. Remember, you have the right to remain silent, but they never do. They never use that right. So just shut up and get you a lawyer.
Over a very long settlement,
All right. Are you willing to give me a sworn recorded statement?
What?
Are you willing to give me a...
I am not giving a recorded statement while I'm heavily drugged. Like, I'm not even coherent right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can come in and give a recorded statement. I just don't think, like, yeah, I can give it. Where do I have to go to give a recorded statement? Or can you do it right here?
Well, we prefer to do it at the sheriff's office.
Yeah,
not
I
just out.
literally we just moved here. I have my dogs. I have no problem giving a statement, but
You have something showing where this check was cleared or that there's funds inside the account?
what?
Do you have something showing that the check was cleared or that you had
So
funds?
the check isn't cleared. It's pre-funded, but it's like the bank pulls money to generate the check. But yeah, I've sent them all of that. I've sent them the proof. I've sent them the communication with the bank that the money was there.
Who did you send to?
What?
What dealership are we talking about?
Gettle,
What car are you talking about?
the Honda,
No, we're here for the Jeep.
the Jeep.
Yeah, we're here for this beautiful green Jeep sitting right behind me.
Oh, so it must.
Oh god damn. I think she got a garage. I don't know because the Jeep was blocking. I think she do. So maybe the Hondas is out of the garage, but as you can see, the Jeep is right there in the driveway. Like I'm like, at the end of the day, man, you do not have the money to purchase this Jeep. And then the fact that she paid for it, not saying that it doesn't happen, right? Like if I hit the lotto tonight, you know, I think it's like it's like 270. It's only 300, you know. Then if I take the lump sum or I do the payments, whatever. Depending on how much the vehicle costs, right? It determines if I'm gonna pay for it in cash or not. Now, of course, if you get a Honda, you get something that's under 60K or whatever. Well, not that's a little too much. If it's like 30, you know, something like under that 30, 35, then I'll pay for it cash. But if it's like something that's like 150,000, then I you know, even though I hit the lotto, right, I'll break it up in payments because it's going to help me, my credit, and that money. Even though I have all the money I need, it's like something about me just dropping 150K for a vehicle. It's like I can do that with no problem. It won't bother me, but I rather break it up in payments because that's how you end up going broke. You just blowing money like this. I just rather break it up in payments. I'll pay it off in a year, you know, so sooner than that. I'll just make then that help my credit. On top of that money, the extra money, I'll put it up or I'll use it for something else to make me more money. So just keep that in mind. So there's nothing wrong with paying for stuff in cash or you write a check. That's fine. But clearly she's a terrible scammer, a fraudster. But I mean, you don't have the money. You knew you didn't have the money. You did it twice. Like they got all the information they need. They just trying to see what she gonna say. But at the end of the day, she going downtown. That's all. That's all. That's all that's gonna happen.
Must be the same thing. The check, the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it must be the same thing. No one's reached out to me about the Jeep though.
So no one at the dealership has reached out to you?
No, I talked to the guy yesterday and no one has said anything about the Jeep.
Who'd you talk?
Yeah, because you yeah, because you wrote the fake check yesterday. Like they already know. The cops already know what's up. You just, but the thing about it is, she's acting like they're dumb. She you know what I mean? Like she did, like bro, they already know what's up. Like what you talking about? And then on top of that, they call you. They're not gonna call you and be like, I mean, they could, but it's like they already know what's up. Like you wrote a check, a fraudulent check. They call the authorities, and the authorities gonna handle the rest. There's no need for them to call you and then like, hey, you know, nah. They already know what's up. Call the cops. The cops gonna handle it. They gonna get the vehicle back, and then you go on about your business. So there's no need to even do that because you just. And most times these people are violent. On top of that, so you're not. Why put yourself in that situation to get harmed when you can simply just call the cops and they're gonna handle the rest for you. They'll get your vehicle back. They're gonna lock her up, load the person up, and then that's it. You know what I mean? You sell that car to somebody who actually has money. That simple.
Yesterday.
The owner.
You know his name? I don't know these people. That's what I'm asking.
No, he was saying that he had the wrong tire and he gave me the wrong charger, so to come grab it. Yeah, no one has said anything to me about the Jeep.
Well, that's the case that I'm investigating.
Yeah,
It's a Jeep.
no. But it must be the same thing. I did get an email today for the Jeep, though, that says the same thing, like we need to verify the check. Not verify the check, you need to manually release.
And then the fact that she did it twice, it's like, and they, you know, it don't matter. They already, she could simply just shut up and got her a lawyer, but she didn't do that. But the fact that they went there for the recent, scam she tried to pull, and then she admitted to the first one, it was like, what? We thought it was just this one. So they already know, like, just if they didn't know anything else outside of what they found out, just by her admitting that she did that already with another vehicle, that's it. She put herself in the hot seat. So she sent people to shut up and I need a lawyer or whatever. But either way it goes, it's just straightforward, right? Like, she did it twice, so whatever. It's terrible either way it go. But if she did that one time, still, it's like, okay, do you have the money? It bounced. That means you don't have the money. So the fact that you did it twice, it just makes it even worse. So
check from my bank.
Your bank sent you an email?
Yep.
Okay. So what was the issue with that?
So it's just a protected account. It's like it's a manual verification to make sure it was me doing the check. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So no one is called. I'm like shocked actually because I haven't even talked to the guy at all.
Which-
Like, why wouldn't he text me, or call me and say that?
Well, I've been trying to get a hold of you.
He has not. I literally have my phone.
Okay.
I guess though, because we're in the middle of moving. This is registered to my business.
Okay.
How did you? I'm so confused. Like, I literally just moved here
What are you confused about?
because it's registered at the business address.
Okay, but you were the one who purchased the vehicle, correct?
Yeah.
You provided all your information.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm shocked. I'm just confused.
I mean, possibly they got your address from your driver's license? I don't know. Maybe, maybe, I mean, I didn't have plenty of cars and even rented some, and that's off top. That's off rip that you're going to have to come off that driver license. Not ID, a driver license. So just because you paid with a check, if you definitely need to come out with an ID on top of that / driver license, it's for a vehicle, so you need a driver license. So if you pay for a check, you definitely have to come out with that driver license. So there's no way around it unless you just buy it off the street, which you didn't. You went to an actual dealership, so you didn't pay cash. If you pay cash, they'll be like, whatever, you pay cash, but you paid with a check, so you automatically had to come back with that driver license together. It's no, I'm gonna come tomorrow. No. You pay for a check. We gonna need your driver license right now. There's no way around it. So again, you just let them talk. They tell themselves.
Just because I haven't heard from him at all. Like, I literally have my phone. I checked it right before you guys got here. Like, who's at my door? Am I expecting someone? I have no missed phone calls, nothing. No text message.
Well, they claim they've been trying to reach out to you since you did the transaction.
And obviously, she gave them a bogus number because, come on, bro, like, dude ain't gonna lie, like, he reaching out to you, at the end of the day, he's just trying to, not saying that automatically, okay, well, she on some scamming stuff. It's like, okay, well, you never know, some stuff happens, right? So maybe the bank locked it or something, they didn't prove it or whatever. He's just trying to verify. At the end of the day, he's trying to get his money. Long story short, he don't want the vehicle, he want the money. Now, if you don't have the money, then he want his vehicle. So the fact that you had to use your driver license, like, that's common sense. You paying for a check, so you had to do that. And then the fact that you saying, "Oh, no one called me," they're not gonna check your phone number. Only time they're gonna use your phone number unless something happened, or they checking up on it, which they really won't do, right? They just gonna use your phone number if something happens. That's it. That's the only time they use your phone. They're not gonna, "Oh, here's my number." They're gonna call you right there. No, you right there. Like, no, okay, we just. It's just in case, right? This is receipts, not receipts, but they want to track, who you are. It's just part of it, right? They're not gonna just do all that for no John Doe. So you're not gonna go to the actual dealership, buy a vehicle with a check, with no driver license, with no kind of email, no cell phone number. No, you got to do all that because they want to make sure, they want to verify and make sure that you're the actual individual. Just in case something does go wrong, they can track you. That's all it is to it. So I'm gonna say this: she either lying or she gave him a fake number. So, but anyway, like I said, the first dealership already told the second guy at the dealership about her. So he already blew the whistle on her. So she either lying about she didn't get no phone calls, and if that's true, that's because she gave him a fake number, or it was a real number. She was just ignoring it. So, but whatever. She already knew what she was doing, so she just acting dumb. We all know
On
this.
Tuesday, they got
Cheap.
yes.
I literally can show you a text message with him yesterday where he didn't say anything.
Okay, so you just ignoring them. I'm saying this too. Why would he texting you? Why would he text you if he don't need to text you? I mean, if everything's good, he's not gonna reach out to you just for the hell of it. So all the time he's gonna reach out to you unless something happened. So in this case, like, hey man, she tried to get me, and he's trying to call you and let you know, hey, what's up? So if you got a text message from him yesterday, why would he text you just to be texting you? So she just talking, but she don't even know what she's saying because she surprisingly she thought that she wasn't gonna get caught. That's what it was. That's why she's stumbling over her words, trying to think of a story. Cause she really thought she was gonna get away with this. Like, what kind of idiot are you for you to think that you're gonna just go into the dealership, write however much that damn check was, 40,000, whatever, and think that everything's gonna be good, and you had no money in the account. And then the fact that you try to act like, how did you guys find me? I mean, I paid with my business check account. I'm like, you still have your information on there. Whatever.
Yeah. He even said yesterday at 6 p.m. I have a few things to do tomorrow, so I may not be able to come in later in the day. I have 5 different I have the shop guys with 5 different chargers for you. Oh, for the electric charger.
You want to show the message?
Yeah, this is with the dealership.
What's the phone number that you're getting text from? Because, like I said, they said they've been reaching out to you. And who are you speaking with there?
The person who I facilitated the whole entire deal with.
Which is whom? I don't know who.
I don't know. Whoever.
How? I like this because it just shows how stupid people can be. Can be. If I'm paying for something. Listen, you're not buying a soda from the corner store, right? You know, it don't matter. You probably went out of town, you're coming back home, a long ass trip, you just stop somewhere and get a soda from a random corner store. You're not gonna remember the person's name. You don't even care who the person's name is. You just get the soda and go. But best believe I'm spending $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 to buy anything. You think I won't know that person's name? Hell no, I need your name, your address, your phone number, your social security. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm going to remember that person because you're spending a lot of money, and that's not something that you just, oh, okay, whatever, I don't know the person. No, so that don't even make any sense. And then you're not even talking about the person that you sold the vehicle to or whatever. She's talking about some other person. And she did that when she's talking about the person when she got there. She not talking to the person that she actually, she bought the vehicle from. You talking to some regular salesperson or secretary or whatever. They're asking about the person you gave the check to, and you talking about, oh, I don't know. So how you don't know who you signed the check over to? That don't make any sense. And you just did yesterday or whatever. That's a big amount. And on top of that, they're saying the guys is constantly trying to reach out to you, so that lets me know that you gave them a fake ass number. That's all. You probably did was it a Google number or something like that, and you just deleted it. You didn't even give me a real cell phone number. So that's a dead giveaway right there. Like, okay, well, you was talking to somebody, or take somebody to the dealership, but you weren't the person that you actually gave your check, that you actually bought the vehicle from. They don't have, you know what I'm saying, right? So you only got text messages when you first got there. So who are you talking to then? Oh, I don't know. Okay, but that was the person that you gave the check to. So how you don't know that person's number? And then the person that's trying to call you at the dealership, oh, I haven't got no phone call, text messages. It's like, what are you talking about? So obviously you just blocked their number. So as soon as you got the number, the dude's like, hey man, the check didn't go through, whatever. You automatically blocked their number. That's what she did. Because you got the text message from an employee at the dealership when you first got there. Okay, all right, fine, but you're not getting any calls or text messages from the actual person that you gave the check to. They don't make no sense. So that's what happened. They hit you, say, hey, the check bounce. We need you to come in and fix this. She automatically blocked him because both officers telling her that he's been constantly trying to reach out to you. So you haven't been getting his messages, but you got the messages the day you went to the dealership about some fucking charger. So that's a dead giveaway. So that's what she did. She just simply blocked his number, and it's crazy. She really thought she would get away with it. It's like, ma'am, you have your driver license. And on top of that, this is say you didn't do your driver's license, which is whatever. You have all your information in your damn business account. So, this is my business account. You still got to put down Social Security number. You still got to put down your driver's license. You still got to put down a address. So that's how you know. She knows what she had it all planned. But the fact that she thought that she wasn't gonna get caught, that's crazy to me. But that's all he did. So he called her right away. As soon as the check didn't go through, and she straight blocked him, and she thought everything was gonna be good. Nah.
Answers the main phone number. I don't know his name, but
So you essentially purchased this online, or did you go into a dealership?
they brought it to me.
But how did the transaction transpire?
I said I signed the paperwork when they brought me the car, and
But you never physically went into a
no,
dealership?
it's in Tampa.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too, because all money ain't good money, but that what messed him up, because he got anxious. I don't want to say greedy. He tried to make a sale, but he got desperate. Never get desperate, because if on Facebook Marketplace, even though I praise Facebook Marketplace, to the heavens, there's a lot of scamming going on. But the fact that you're a car dealer, you're a car salesman, and then someone from out of town asks you to bring the car to them and they'll pay for it, that's a red flag. But since the guy was desperate, he was down bad, he went on ahead and did it anyway. He said it once. That's the guy next to the black truck, in the first person in the video, the guy. He said that to the officer, to the female officer, that that was kind of suspicious that she wanted me to drive out of town to deliver the vehicle, but I did it anyway because he was desperate. Never do. They don't even sound right, especially in today's age. You got fucking Uber, Lyft. You know what I mean? You can have somebody drive you there. You can catch a plane. That, you know what I mean? Like, that's a red flag when someone wants you to deliver, like, bring the car to you and you're going to pay for it. It's like, nah, they don't, nah. So, I'm not saying that it doesn't, it doesn't, it's always a bad thing. It's always a bad thing to do it. But if somebody told me that, I'm like, nah, homie, you need to come down here. Because I want to make sure, like, you got a test drive or whatever. She ain't even test drive the vehicle. That's another red flag. Like, you just randomly got online and say, bring the vehicle to me to another state, and then I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, that's a red flag as big as day. But he was desperate, so he was, even though he went against his good judgment, like, oh man, that sounds suspicious, but I did it anyway. Why'd you? Because you was down bad. Ain't no way in hell I'm selling cars and somebody from out of state gonna tell me, oh yeah, bring the car to me and I'll pay for it. So you're not gonna test drive it. You don't know the tax, title, and license, none of that. I gotta, of course they can tell them now over the phone or through email, but it's like, nah, you need to come down here. So, if anything, the worst thing that's gonna happen, I'm gonna go over there and waste my time and my gas, because that happens a lot. They think, okay, he probably want $20,000 for it, but since he coming over here, I got the upper hand. That's how a lot of them be trying to play you like that. So instead of giving him 20, I'm just gonna give him 15, and he not gonna take us. He gonna take us. He don't want to drive all the way back. Hell nah. So that's normally how they'll try to play you. They'll try to get the upper hand by having you come over there to them with the vehicle, and then you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be desperate or whatever, and then you're gonna just take whatever they offer you. Nah, don't do that. So like I said, he got desperate, and that's what happened. So at the end of the day, it's not his fault, right? But as a car salesman, you need to be already up on game with the scams. But I already know what happened. He had a slow month or whatever the hell, or he probably wanted to buy a boat. You know how white people do that. They love getting boats. So that's what it was. He thought he found him a sucker, but at the end of the day, a sucker found him. So, but at the end of the day, he gonna get the vehicle back. You already know how it's gonna end. But the fact that she's talking like, and she don't know, like, how you don't know, and you gave somebody a big check and you don't know who the person. It don't make any sense. Like, and then she got 2 vehicles and they end up, and she got in her possession. So
Yeah, if you want to see.
Is your Honda here too?
No, it's a business card. These are for business, the business. But
Okay.
yeah, he literally
You have a
texted me.
screen protector. It's hard to see.
Oh, sorry. He literally texted me last night.
Okay. And you just have it as Jeep Depot?
Yeah. Is it reported as stolen? Like, can I drive it?
The Jeep?
Yeah.
It's not reported as stolen.
Oh, okay.
So that's just you initially contacting them about the Jeep?
Yeah, and this is our conversation yesterday. Like, I haven't gotten anything.
No phone calls from anyone else from Jeep Depot?
No. I get spam calls all day, but no.
There we go. You know, women in accountability, man. You know how they go. So the fact that the guy told the officer that he's been constantly trying to get in contact with her, all she did was just block him. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's like, oh, well, I talked to him the other day. I'm like, that's when you first got there about some damn Charger. You're not telling them about the next day when he found out the check was, well, depending on what time, you know, what time it was, right? Like the bank or whatever. So he probably was later on the day. He probably had to wait till the next day to try to cash it or something, or deposit, whatever. But you're not talking about the next day when he found out the check was bogus. But she's trying to act like, oh, I don't know, like that, ma'am. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. But it's very comical how this went down. But me, I mean, in that guy position, I wouldn't have done that. That don't even sound right. Like somebody that's from out of town wants me to deliver a vehicle and they're gonna pay for it with a check. I'm never gonna do that. But again, you know, when you desperate, you're gonna do desperate things.
Oh, I haven't gotten my last phone call. I haven't gotten anything. I'm scroll. This is from like 12:05 p.m. and not a single phone call.
Okay.
And I texted him today. Actually, my last reply to him was this morning at 9:12 a.m. That just sound good. Because he texted me last night. I didn't reply.
All right.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment. Let me make a phone call to the dealership. I'll be right back with you.
Okay, thank you.
After conducting the investigation, officers went to the suspect's house to make an arrest after discovering that the suspect did knowingly present a check in the amount of $53,382 to obtain possession of a motor vehicle.
Hello.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, I know it's a huge Jeep, you know, fan base, but Jeep ain't worth no, you know, because I know I can go to auction and get it for, if you know, even though I don't care about no Jeep, but I can go to auction and get it for, you know, if it's 53, I can probably get it for like 15, you know, 20, depending on what model and what year. I'll get all that, but I can simply go to the auction and get it for like 15, 20 or whatever. But I'm not paying no $53K for no damn Jeep. I don't like Jeeps anyway. It's just, but I understand people it's a huge following, you know, cult following with them Jeeps, but that's a lot of money. Then them Jeeps not even reliable. I hear so many stories about them Jeeps, but you know, at the end of the day, it's because I don't like them. I mean, you shouldn't like it. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But yeah, $53K for a Jeep, nah, I'm not doing that.
How are you? We had a 911 hang up for this address?
I've been dead asleep.
She's good with ignoring calls. You just heard what the officer said, right? Oh, we got a 911 hang up. So they called her and let her know, and she ignored them. You know what I mean? So now they pulled up on her. So there you go.
You have? Oh, so you didn't accidentally call?
No, literally, I am wicked sick right now. I've been dead asleep. No 911 hang up.
Okay. You don't have any injuries or anything like that? You mind if you come out to the door so I can check you real quick?
Yeah.
Your dog's up?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have any injuries or anything like that?
No.
Okay. You have a package there.
Yeah.
You want to come out here?
No, I'm. What's going on?
Huh?
I don't know who would call 911.
Well, it just came from this address. I want to make sure everything's okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm fine.
I guess he just did that just to. Okay, I get it. So she didn't call and he's just doing that just to play it off, like make it seem like, oh, it's an emergency and just to get her to come out or whatever. So yeah, okay.
And there's no one else here. It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You don't have any injuries? I don't see your back or anything like that. Okay.
No injuries. Yeah.
Okay. Can you come step out for me?
What do I need to step out?
Because I need to talk to you about something.
Okay, what's going on?
I just need to talk to you. Okay.
I'm not stepping outside. What's going on?
So there's an investigation going on.
Yeah.
I just need to talk to you.
No. Okay. I'm not stepping outside. What's going on?
Well, I don't know the details of it.
Okay. Is it a warrant?
See, that's the thing too. I mean, I understand in certain situations you have to be very careful because you don't know how to. Remember, these are all strangers. You know, they don't know each other, so you don't know how a person's gonna react. But I mean, also in certain situations, you just gotta be straightforward. Like, listen, man, you know, this is a follow up with the fake checks. So I'm just here to pick you up, and then you go about it from there. But again, you know, that's just how I would do it. I'm gonna say this too. I'm not a police officer, but and so you know, you get what I'm saying. In certain situations, you gotta just, you know what I mean. You just gotta play that game. But in other situations, you just gotta be straight to the point. Like, hey, I'm here to pick you up. That's it. You know what I mean? So all that trying to finesse her to come out like this, tell her straight up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, but certain situations, she, like, again, you know, she probably got a dude standing there, a whole bunch. You know what I mean? You gotta play your cards right. But sometimes you just gotta be straightforward. Like, hey, I'm here to pick you up.
Huh?
Is it a warrant?
Not yet.
Okay.
Going
What's going
downtown.
on then?
I don't know. I don't know the details of it.
So what do you need me to step outside for?
Huh?
What do you need me to step
To
outside
talk
for?
to you.
Yeah, I can
Because the
stop right
dogs are
here.
barking and everything like that. I'd like to
I don't
just
feel
talk to you.
comfortable stepping outside. I am half asleep right now. What's going on?
Okay. So do you want to talk to my sergeant real quick?
Yeah, I can talk.
Okay.
Hi.
So here's the deal. There's an investigation conducted, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to give you anxiety or treat you any kind of way. But there are active charges right now for you.
For what?
For, I believe it's scheme to defraud.
What?
Scheme to defraud.
Okay, for who?
For you.
No, for what?
I guess something involving a vehicle.
Okay.
I don't know the exact...
Okay.
I don't know the exact stuff with that.
Yeah.
Okay? So you probably know more because you already maybe spoke to a detective or,
Yeah.
or something
of last
like
month,
that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said,
The fact that, well, obviously she still has I guarantee if anything, the crime has already been committed twice, but I know she has a Jeep still in the driveway. But the fact that this happened a month prior and she's still believing like she's good, is, bro, how dumb can you be? It's like, that's common sense to get a lawyer, then you go from there. But the fact that you just tried to play dumb throughout the whole situation and you think that everything is good, they literally built the case. That whole month that went by, them 4 weeks, they literally just built the case on her. So that whole time, well, first of all, she shouldn't have did it. She shouldn't have just had did it at all, right? But she did it twice, and the fact that she didn't just think about getting a lawyer is crazy. It's like, bro, you thought that everything's gonna be good. Like, I'm gonna write these 2 fake checks, and I'm gonna get these 2 vehicles, and I'm a you know what I mean? I'm gonna sell the 7 C's looking ass. Like, the fact that you never thought about getting a lawyer when they first came, they didn't take it to jail, right? You know, as you see in the video, they didn't take it to jail when they first came. They just wanted to question and see what's going on. And then they left. They built the case within that month, and now they come back the second time to pick her ass up. But the whole time that she committing these crimes, she never thought, okay, maybe I should get a lawyer. She just really thought that when they first came and asked the question that was it. Stupid, bro.
we've got to place you into custody because you're under arrest for those charges. Okay, does that make sense?
Just, can it be any other day? I have to find a dog sitter and stuff right now.
So
Like,
here's what I will do for you, okay?
Okay.
Because you're being cool with me right now, and I appreciate it. We can work out right now getting you a dog sitter and everything for your dog. And I can drag you to jail and be mean to you, okay?
Okay.
We can work out some phone calls that they get taken care of. You will have a bond hearing in the morning. You're not going to jail to stay in jail. That's not how it works,
Okay.
okay? So I'm trying to calm you down with how this all works. So as long as the dogs have food, water, tomorrow morning you see a judge and you get a bond.
okay.
Okay, you should be able to get out. And I say should because unless you have some crazy criminal history, which I don't think you do, and based on what I've seen, you should be able to get out, which means
Right.
you will have no issue.
I'm gonna say this right now. She doesn't have a man, and she obviously doesn't have a business. So I'm assuming she's on government assistance. She don't have any kids, so all based off the information I have gathered, I know she has a lot of time to get her. She should be in shape, but to get her ass in shape, and then B, to go ahead and get her some kind of job or start her business or both. Because especially in today's time, you need both. You just can't have one or the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's on government assistance because she is just, you know what I mean? Like it just seems like that she's on that. She's on that. So I'm assuming she's doing this because she missed the whole PPP loan scam. She missed out on that. She's like, okay, well, how can I come up with a next move? You know what I mean? Because I missed the first one. I missed the first opportunity. So what's the next, opportunity I can create for myself? So I guess she came up with this and then she ran with it. But I'm pretty sure she's on government assistance.
You're allowed to use a phone when you're there. It's not
Right.
like you're getting thrown in a, you know,
Right.
it's not all that. So we can work all that out as long as you cooperate with us, because we're being cool with you. We're being honest with you, but we can't help where that's at. We had nothing to do with that. That was a detective and investigation. It's nothing to do with
Yeah.
us. We're an apprehension unit. We come out and make contact with people, and we serve the charges.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating because I've been trying to deal with that. I essentially, it's a long story, but yeah.
I get it. I know there's probably a lot to it, and we don't know anything about it. It's not our investigation, so
Right.
we're not picking on you. We just came here because you were next on the spot of people we come to check on. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at.
We have to go behind your back, all right? Just put your palms together like you're praying, and put them inward. Like, it's gonna be, there you go. It's gonna be the easy. I'm telling you, this will be the easiest on your wrist here.
No, I just had surgery on my wrist, so.
Well, I won't put them on tight. Is that
No,
good?
I mean, yeah, I just mean they're not flexible like that.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, then put them however you want.
That wrist.
You want it like that?
Yeah.
All right. Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me hold on. Let me lock it so they don't tighten up on you then. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get airflow for you as we get moving here.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to check you. Is there anything on you I need to know about? Because
I
you don't.
am naked under this
Okay,
dress.
all right. Because
yeah.
I don't want you to get charged on stupid.
Yeah,
so
no,
then,
don't even have a bra or underwear on.
All right.
She was charged with grand theft, obtaining property services with a worthless check over $150, and schemed to defraud over $50,000. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Man, I hate, I got a thing for the gingers, man. So to see one of my folks go down like that is terrible. But at the end of the day, it don't matter where you from or who or what you believe in. It's criminals in every group. So it's sad to see this happen. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not definitely not a judge. But they gonna work a deal out for her. She get probation or something. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I wouldn't think that she gonna be in like jail or prison for a long time. If anything, they probably give her probation or something. But it all comes down to the judge. But based on what she's doing, she can't get a dang a lawyer, so they'll just give her a appointed court lawyer. But it's just sad, man. Like I say, and when stuff like this happen, you don't just you don't nail somebody to the stake, right? You don't tie them to a damn to a log and to a pole and just burn them alive, right? It is what it is. You just gotta some people just need chances, right? Some people, they need one time to mess up and they get it. Some people just keep messing up, but it shouldn't be the end of the world for her for making these terrible decisions. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I hope she learned a lesson and she can move on from this. But yeah, again, to the guy who's a car salesman, he knew better, but again, he got desperate. And when you desperate, you do desperate things. So anyway, if you guys watch this video, you enjoyed it, let me know down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and you donate something to the Cash App. I appreciate you. And until next time.